Welcome back to week 4 of Expansion 2 Warmind. It's that time again for loot to reset, raids to refresh, and challenges to change up. Reset guides are a Sly Nation specialty, so sit back, chillax, and let's do the damn thing. What's going on, Guardians? Sly here, back at it with another D2 video for you. Iron Banner has left the building, and an update is incoming. Update 1.21 will be live right around reset time, so download that beast so we can finally pick up our XP engrams instead of waiting till the end of the week. The download size, at least for Xbox One X, is a little over 700 megabytes, so it's no small little hotfix. Now, on top of the Clan XP thing we just talked about, they also fixed an issue where in Crucible, after leaving a match too soon after a match ends, would negatively impact glory rank. They also fixed an issue where Vanguard boons would block progression of strike-specific quest steps and milestones. Also fixed the Warsat Shrieker issue, which caused many a team to mess up on Escalation Protocol, as well as block the heroic version of that public event. And get this, guys, fixed an issue where Callus's shield required too much damage to break after Warmind dropped. So that was not an intended effect. I mean, how crazy was that, right? All along, I thought good old Bungie was just throwing in a little jab to kind of keep us on our toes. Anyways, also fixed an issue where there was long load times on PC for Iron Banner matches. Now, at the time I'm recording this, patch notes aren't up as of right now, but that's pretty much the gist of it. If anything else crazy important pops up, I'll be sure to let you know. Be sure to check out Bungie on Twitter, or you can follow me on Twitter as well, and anything cool happens, that's the place to find out about it. But now, let's go ahead and get on to it. So, the past few reset guides, I have been missing the Nascent Dawn quest steps. I apologize about that. I did it the very first day, but ever since, I always go and take a look around everything and then make my reset guide. So since I picked it up the very first time and it didn't tell me to grab it again, I always ended up forgetting, at least for the past 2 weeks. Well, not this time, monsieur. So first stop, Anna Bay over on Mars. Let's go see what our next step is to unlock the exotic scout rifle. Maybe, if we're lucky, guys, we'll actually see 2 extra bullets this time. Alright, so let's go check out what Anna Bebe Boo Boo has for us with the Nascent Dawn quest. Alright, so let's take a look. Pick up this bad boy, Alright, so we need to do precision multi-kills without reloading, 0 of 5, and then kills with prototype scout rifle, so 20. That is not a bad first step. Definitely beats doing a ton of escalation protocol, so that's cool with me. Anyways, this is almost the last step, guys. This is the 4 of 5. We have one more week to go, and then I think that's pretty much going to be it for that. Hopefully, after that, we'll start to see the Black Spindle quest step drop. But, of course, nobody knows how to really get that yet. But I do believe it's going to be another time-gated thing, kind of like the Sleeper Simulant was back in, like, you know, D1. All of a sudden, the mission just kind of appeared one day, and you can do it. I think it's going to be the same thing here. It's going to be time-gated, and it will drop when it's damn well ready. Alright guys, well let's head back up to orbit and check out the usual. Alright guys, so welcome back to week 4. Let's check out everything that has been refreshed. As we can see, the list is full. Clan XP, Nightfall, Call to Arms, Crucible challenges. Our flashpoint this week is Titan. We have, of course, the Leviathan raids to do, and then 3 heroic strikes. So we'll go ahead and check out all the Vanguard stuff, the Nightfall, the heroic strikes. Then we'll dive into the raid to see the challenge and what is up first. So let's head on over to the strikes and start off with the heroic strike playlist. So this week's burn is Solar Singe. Solar damage increases slightly from all sources. Now the other 2, we have one negative and one positive. Of course, they both, change over daily. First one for today is Blackout, fun, and the other one is Brawler. Melee abilities deal more damage and recharge much faster. This is a terrible combination. You have to get close to use Brawler, but if you get close, you're going to die instantly. So don't let it trap you, man. This is a trap. This is just a trap waiting to happen. But it does make for some interesting play, that is for damn sure. Alright, next, the Nightfall. This week's Nightfall is the Tree of Probabilities. Now, of course, normal Nightfall doesn't have any modifiers, and when you do Prestige, you set your own. So, do what you will. Okay, with that out of the way, Guardians, next we're going to take a look at the raid. I still urge you guys, if you haven't done Spire of Stars yet, definitely jump in there because it is a blast to do, and anything new is always fun, as well as it drops pretty good gear. Gear you can definitely use to level up. So, let's jump in and check out what's going on inside the Leviathan. Alright, so let's check out the first encounter this week, and it is going to be the puppies, the Pleasure Gardens. As for the challenge, it is the Throne. So if you haven't done the Callus challenge, the Callus challenge is actually pretty easy, especially if you're doing it on normal. All you have to do is split up into, 4 different teams, 2 plates will have 1 player each. The other 2 will have 2 players on each. And you just jump on 3, 2, 1, go. Do as much damage as you can. Rinse and repeat. Do that twice, and it doesn't take any more than 2 rounds to get this guy down. If you have enough skulls, you can definitely kill him in one go, especially on normal. So if you haven't done it, definitely get it out the way because it's not going to come back for another month. Alright, well that's it for the Leviathan, guys. Next, let's go ahead and take a look at the tower and all of the goodies over there. Actually, guys, before we head to the tower, I forgot all about Crucible, and who am I to forget Crucible? This week in rotation, we have Rumble. So if you need to get your Rumble kills in, go ahead and do that now. Personally, not a big fan of Rumble. I kind of wish they had a just a permanent 6v6, even though the maps are kind of small and it gets kind of crazy. My favorite time in Crucible I've had so far is 6v6 on Vostok. I mean, that's been probably my best moment so far of Destiny 2 Crucible. So hopefully they'll expand the maps a little more and get more 6v6 play into them. But in any case, it'd be awesome to see just, quick play 6v6 and keep competitive 4v4. I would be totally fine with that. Alright guys, well now let's go ahead and jump into the tower. We'll check out Eververse, of course, the crazy robot, and then we will wrap things up. Alright, welcome to the tower, my compadre. So first, let's go ahead and check out Eververse, then we'll head over to the raid robot and see what he's selling for this week. Okay, so first let's go ahead and take a look at the Prismatic Matrix. Looks like I have just about all of it. And first thing at the top is Home Run. Take a look at it. Get the ball and smack. That's actually the last one I need, so that is pretty awesome. After that, we have an ornament for the Actium War rig called Grant Vicksburg. I think I'm on my Hunter, so yeah, can't look at it. It's a shame. It actually doesn't look all that good. After that, we have the Eververse Cloak, the helmet, another ship called Colin Mahler. Then we have another ship called Cirrus Gloriae XLII, some weird ghost, speckled Galio shell. Another ship called Ambulance. I have no idea what L stands for. I know it's 30-something. And then we have 2 emotes. We have Impatient. Let's take a look at that bad boy. And then Applause. Anytime you can get extra emotes, it's always a good thing. Alright, well that is it for Prismatic Matrix. Remember, to get your little shard, to use it, it's your first rank up whenever you have that buff for the first time. The first 3 levels this week, you get the buff. I forget what it's called. Let's take a look. It's called something. The Well-Rested bonus. That's right. So the first time you rank up and you get a Bright Engram or a Prototype Engram, you'll get that little shard as well, which will give you access to the Prismatic Matrix. If you already have 3 of them, you can't have any more, so go ahead and use them. Otherwise, you're gonna just waste it. So, all right. So first up, let's take a look at the emotes. We have Air Quotes, which is a pretty saucy emote. After that, one of my favorite dances of D2, besides the butt floss, of course, it is Otter Dance, which is something that looks amazing when you pair it up with fireworks or the the curtain call thing. All right. After that, we have a Sparrow, Alton's Ambush. I hate all the Sparrows in this game. Then we have Amplitude PT for the ship. After that, an exotic ship, Shadow Trespass, which is actually one of the better looking ones they have in the last recent couple of seasons. So I really, really like that ship, and I will definitely buy it. After that, a Ghost Shell, Speckled Galio Shell. Is that the same one we have in here? The Prismatic Matrix? I believe it is. It is. After that, we have the Eververse Arms for the new Season 3 set, and then we have 2 exotic ornaments. First up, the Sword, Positive Infinity Ornament for the World Line 0. It looks pretty good, just wish the sword was, worth it. And after that, for the Rat King, we have Black Plague, which I think is a terrible ornament. I'd much rather not equip that at all. Alright, so down here at the bottom, 2 respawn animations, Crucible Blue, and then we have Taken Arrival. After that, for shaders, Omolon Meteor Gloss, Tarnished Copper, Arctic Pearl, Cerulean Divide, and then of course we have the 3 boons, and Fireteam Medallion is really the only one that's worth grabbing. If you guys don't use Fireteam Medallions when you're grabbing chests in the Leviathan, definitely get it, guys. At least have 2 people using it at all times. It really does make a difference, especially when it comes to exotics. You'll notice that 3 people will always get an exotic from that chest when you have these Fireteam Medallions activated. I know it's not like 3 of coins, and I know you think it's probably crazy to sound, but every time you have it activated, 3 people usually always get an exotic from those chests. So it definitely does work. As soon as you don't use it, you will soon see that only 1 exotic drops, if that. Alright guys, so next let's go check out the robot, but first let's pop into the Gunsmith and see if he's selling anything good today, because I definitely need some more kinetic mods. And, oh, there they are. So weapon attack mods are here for today, so if you need one, definitely come by and check it out. I don't have any room? I need more room. They really should have brought some more room with, with all the vault space. Mod room, shader room, all of that would have been very, very nice to have. Alright, so screw running around. Let's just cut over to the robot. Okay, and we are here. Who loves the power of editing? I know I do. Okay, so let's take a look. What do we got? And it looks like some new stuff. Equitus Shade Cow. Let's see what this looks like. I actually haven't really looked at the sets that much. Oh, that's right. They look exactly the same as the other ones. Alright, so after that, Grips of Feltrock, that's Eater of Worlds. Equitus Shade Rig, that's also Spire of Stars. Then we have Boots of the Emperor's Agent, which is Prestige Leviathan. Then we have the Prestige Cloak and Mob Justice here at the end. So nothing all that great. The helmet, you know, I guess it wouldn't be too bad to add to the collection. But hopefully they will do something different with this armor. Like, the Eater of Worlds and the Spire of Stars look pretty much the exact same. They have a couple of minor differences, but pretty much the same damn thing. So hopefully when Prestige comes out, they will fix that and make it, you know, make it worth our while. Make it worth the grind and the headache to start teaching new teams how to do Prestige all over again. But anyways, Guardians, that is really about it. Of course, don't forget, Cade has his little chest you can go find. And so far, I've always been getting at least one exotic for all the chests that I've gotten. I don't think there's been a week within recent memory that I've not gotten at least one exotic. So if you need some exotics or you want to try to shoot for some new ones, Cade's chests are always a good way to go. But that is really about it, Guardians. As always, thank you guys so much for watching and for supporting Sly Nation. Feel free to check me out on Twitter or Facebook, Sly Nation Gaming. Later, Guardians, keep those eyes peeled for tons more D2 videos, as well as others, including Anthem and The Division in the very near future. But until then, this is your dude Sly, and I'll catch you guys next time.